crew here?
No.
Nobody here?
No. This is my spouse Laura. This is Randy.
Got that, man.
I was looking forward to meeting you.
It's a great way to experience the trail. Other trail organizations like ours, which folks to Chateau and Dane, do everything they can to keep events like this off of their trails. That's a bunch of bullshit. So we're happy that you're here to run on the AZT. This thing is supposed to be a pathway for transformative experiences. And you're about to have a transformative experience. We're also grateful that this trail is an ancient footpath. We are at the base of the most sacred landscape in the entire Southwest. So you're running on ancestral lands of Hopi, Zuni, Acoma, Puebloan people, Navajo, Hualapai, the list goes on and on and on. Supai, Apache, so many people have run from here to Grand Canyon for thousands of years, and you get to do the same thing. So we're really, really happy that you're going to be out there. So take time, go inward, go hard, and remember, whoever gets to aid station first is the real winner.
About 31 and a half hours.
All right, the start line's up here. There's a mat. Very small mat. There are a lot of you. You've got to go across the mat.
You gotta go across the mat. That's my fault.
We are at mile 21. Just left that aid station, and still hasn't really set in that I'm gonna do 100 miles. But having my dad there as a chase vehicle makes everything 1,000 times better. I can't explain it. Threw the hood on. Some of the clouds are rolling in. I don't know if it'll rain, but yeah, having him as a chase vehicle, following me at mile 20, then 30 something. I don't know which one it is. 32, I think. Yep, pretty fun. Carrying my peach. But yeah, having him with all of my stuff inside was great. Made it a lot easier, and it felt better to sit on the bed of the truck and just dangle my feet. Got some people. A huge shout out to John G for the World Water Day of giving me the gear. These are coming in clutch. I've never really looked into like ultra gear, but doing that World Water Day with John G, and then this is so comfortable, lightweight, and it has a hood. Yeah, huge shout out to John G. Thank you. I'm also wearing the pants as well, and in my drop bag I have my sweater top and longer pants. Yep, it's gonna rain on us. Shawnee actually got me these motocross ponchos. It's in my goggle bag, and when we got to Tuba City, that's when I remembered I forgot to put it in here, and it's really compact. I'm so bummed I didn't bring it, but a trash bag will do. Oh man, it's gonna look funny. Only guy with the trash bag. Or just suffer and go through it. It rained on us at Bears Ears, so. Coming up on mile 30. Right. Like 2 seconds. And 3 seconds. There you go. Mile 30. Whew. Moving at a good 12:25 pace. Feel good. Ooh. Yeah. Still feeling pretty good. Still going. Just got out of the mountain area. Opens up a little bit. Whew. Feel good though. Flagstaff, the peak. It's crazy how far that is. 40 miles, 10 hours. Whew. It'll take me like another 2 hours to get to 50, just to finish 10 more miles. But yeah, it's getting a little chilly. Hey everybody, so some time has passed. It's Tuesday right now, back at Navajo Mountain. Some updates, not so happy about the outcome. Sprained my ankle. Wasn't too happy about that. I'm still in a bumming mood. It's a heartbreaking mood. Just so bummed out about it. But gotta give a thanks to everybody that reached out through Instagram or Facebook Messenger or texted me saying, you know, trying to keep my head up. Yeah, it's not the best mood. I was really hoping to finish it. I sprained it about mile 50. And it was right at the nighttime. Threw on the headlamp. And let me walk you through it. So about mile 48, the sun was starting to go down. We're coming up to the wind turbines. I was following one lady in front of me. I had another guy behind me. The sun was starting to go down, so I was like dipping my head a lot. Then the sun went down all the way. Could still see. And then around mile 49, it started getting too dark, so I had to stop. Took out my light. I should have done it a lot sooner than that. I should have put my light in like one of my pockets in the front, but you know, I stopped, took the light out, and then started following, trying to keep up with the ones that were behind me. And thankfully I had my trekking poles at night, but around mile 50 is where I got really excited because I hit 11 hours and 30 minutes. And I was like so pumped on that. It was dark, I had the light on, and I looked down at my watch because I wanted to see that 11:30. But by the time I was like just about to look back up is when I stepped on a rock and it rolled on my left side. And it hurt for a bit. But good thing I had the trekking poles because, you know, that kept me stabilized. Then I tried to keep going. I would look up again, and then I was focused on the trail. Then it would happen again. I was like not feeling great after that. Started walking for a bit. Some guys went by me. Then I tried to keep their pace, and I kept falling back further and further. So I tried to run again, and I just felt like a nail was inside of my ankle. And I started like picking up the pace, and then I would look up and keep an eye on them, which way they were going, looking for the reflector flags, and then it would happen again. And it just kept happening for like 6 times, and it got to the point where I was like, I just gotta walk. Still had a lot of miles to go to get to the aid station. Aid station boundary is 56 miles. That's where you would put on a sweater, pants, gloves, and a beanie. And I had all that waiting. My dad was waiting and everything. It was in the mountain, or like kind of like the rolling hills. So a lot of the service was really spotty. Then I texted my dad around like mile 53, somewhere around there. Told him that I sprained my ankle, and kept trying to push it and walk and a little bit of hobbles and like a little bit of run, but I just couldn't get it. It just felt like there was a nail inside of my ankle every time I took a step or a run step. Then I started compensating all that weight to the right side, and I just started noticing my energy levels started to drop very quick. My water was I still had enough water, but it was, you know, I was using a lot of water. It's my first time eating candy in maybe like 2 years, so it still didn't taste good for me, which is a good sign. But it just couldn't get my energy levels back. My right foot was actually hurting a lot more now, and I was just like compensating back and forth, trying to use energy on both legs, and I was like just getting to the point where my right side started hurting just as much as my left side. And when I came up to the turnaround, before you get to boundary, is when I was like coming up to the decision, like, do I have to drop out of this race? Can I keep going? And I just kept hobbling and kept going. And I just came to the point where I was like, I just can't go. I'm still about 50 miles out. My ankle is just hurting every step. My foot. It was my big toe. If you guys seen some of my Navajo Mountain ultras, I hit a rock or I landed on the rock weird, and ever since then it's just been bugging me. So that's what was hurting the most. It just felt like a pinched nerve whenever I bent my my foot. It's such a bummer because I was feeling so good all the way up to like mile 50. My body was feeling good, my legs were feeling good. I was holding a good 12 minute per mile pace. Whenever my watch went off every mile, it was like fluctuating between 11:50 and 13 minutes. So I was like keeping that good pace. And man, I was just feeling really good about it. Just until that one little mess up. I should have never looked at my watch, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's a really big bummer. Really hoping I was gonna finish it, but just couldn't keep going on that little pain in my ankle, and then pain in my right foot. So right now it's like really stiff, a little sore. My right foot still kind of hurts, right in the palm area. So, but the shoe was doing great. I used a different shoe this time, doesn't have as much cushion, but I just really liked the tread. It was all rubber tread, so that's what I was really excited for, and it worked great. Just I think the next time for my future planning or future training, I need to work more on running under a headlamp. But yeah, next one is Navajo Mountain Ultra. I think I can do a lot better on that one because I was feeling really great all the way up to mile 36. I was like still holding a good pace, and if I keep my running, all this little training stuff, I think I can do pretty good for the Navajo Mountain Ultra. I really want to start racing a dirt bike though. That's one big thing. I really miss that thing. But yeah, Navajo Mountain Ultra is coming up, and then after that Monument Valley, and then hopefully I get a slot for the Cocodona. I was really hoping to put in a 100 mile before that one, but it is what it is. Little mess-ups, but can't really change it. Can't change the outcome of that. It really still fresh. The wound is still fresh. But thanks for watching. Thanks for some of you guys following on Ultra Live. Must have been a bummer to see that little DNF. But at least I made it to mile 56. Officially my furthest. But yeah, hopefully I can keep it up. But you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me a lot of words of encouragement, watching the Instagram stories and seeing my little progress and then my little mishap. And thanks for watching the Ultra Live. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.